Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day 91, Judges chapter 6 through 7. The children of Israel, they were doing evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Lord handed them over to the Midianites, and Midianites oppressed them for 7 years. And they were so cruel that the children of Israel would hide in caves, in the mountains, and other strongholds. The Israelites would plant crops. The raiders from Midian, the Amalekites, and people on the east, they would come and they would take everything, leaving nothing for the Israelites. They would take their cattle, their sheep, donkeys, and they would strip the crop bare. And they would camp there. They would set up tent there. Anyway, the Israelites, they cried out to the Lord. The Lord sent a prophet, and the prophet told them, he said, well, God said, I delivered you guys from slavery. I delivered you from all those who oppress you. I drove out other nations and gave you their lands. I told you, don't serve other gods. You did not listen. Fast forward, an angel appears to the mighty man of valor, and that is Gideon. And he tells him that God is with them. And so Gideon, he's so bold. He's like, if God is with us, then why are we going through all of this? Where is this God that do all these miracles? And, he said a few other things. And so the angel tells him that Gideon has no idea that this is an angel, by the way. So he tells Gideon to go ahead and go in his own strength, which is something very serious there. There's a point there. Go in your own strength. Rescue the children of Israel. I am with you. And so he says, I am sending you there. And Gideon, you can tell he's already upset. He's on fire. He's working right now. He's still talking that trash. But he really want to do something. And you can see the fire in him. You can feel it. And so, but he says, he has that doubt. How can I? We're just a small clan. We're the smallest of all clans. I am the least in the family. And so the angel says, I'll be with you. And so Gideon, he goes, he makes his little meal, brings it to the angel, and then the angel lights it. When he touches it with his staff, it goes into flame and the angel disappears. He had no idea that was an angel. Now he's scared for his life. God tells him, you are fine, you are good. And he tells him to deliver the children of Israel. Tear down those Asherah poles, the altar that you have for Baal. He does it and set up another altar for God and have a burnt offering. So Gideon does this at nighttime. The next day, the people, they want to kill Gideon. And so Gideon's father was like, how are you going to defend Baal? Let Baal defend himself. And so fast forward, Gideon, he takes the horn and he calls Naphtali, Asher, Manasseh. He gathers them. And Gideon, he wants to confirm that this was God's will. So he has God to leave him a sign with this fleece cloth. And God proved to him that he was sending him. And so, but God told him, there's just too many of you guys. If you guys when you win this battle, you're going to boast and say you did it. No, we need to narrow this down to 300. I love the way God filters that down. It was very wise. There's only 300 who's going to go against those other people. And there was a lot of people. There's so many you couldn't even count. And so God gave, God actually gave Gideon another a sign that he was going to win the battle, and that was awesome, boy. And that's why when you hear something, it's not by accident you hear. God told Gideon to go to the enemy's camp, and he was going to hear that he's going to win that battle. And he heard from the enemy camp that God was going to give them victory over the enemy. That is awesome. So then God gives Gideon the confidence to do what he has to do and gives him the strategy on how to do it. And they did it with those 300 men. It was so awesome how the enemies started fighting amongst themselves. They were so disoriented, they started killing each other. And those who escaped, Gideon and Gideon called Naphtali, Asher, and Manasseh and told them to come join him as the enemy tried to escape. And let's do this. Let's handle this right now. They eventually called Ephraim as well. Ephraim helped out, and they killed a couple of the commanders. But there you have it, God. This story right here shows us that we need to be obedient to God. But God gives what we need to do what needs to be done, and have confidence that he is with us. There's so much in this story. Please read it. But there you have it, guys. Day 91, Judges chapter 6 through 7. You have a God-filled blessed day.